Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the podcast. Too hard to swallow. We in the building, man. This is your boy Mo, the one and only, the magnificent, Dallas famous unknown in the house. We got KG.
What's going on, WWW? This your boy KG, the Grizzly Silverback, ready to do it to you again in your ear hole. We're going to come to you today. We're going to try to expand your mind and hopefully open you up to some new horizons. We got a lot going on today, man. You want to tell the people out there that WWW was popping off?
Man.
Too hard to swallow. The truth is.
Too hard to swallow the podcast.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
we talking about technology in the world. You know what I'm talking about? We talking about AI, artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? We just artificial intelligence is here, people. Walmart. You don't even have to talk to nobody. You go in there and get your stuff, check out, keep on going. Dollar General even got it. You know what I'm saying? You got Siri, you got Alexa. Siri and Alexa,
same thing.
You talking and Siri just pick up because Siri is listening to you at all times.
Even when you sleep.
At all times, even when you sleep, he's listening to you snore. You know what I'm talking about? All of that, bro. Right. Alexa, Siri, you can say Google, hey Google, Google thing gonna pop up. And if it say that at any time you say it, that means it's listening to you 24/7. So, you know, that's the world we live in. And tracking. What's up, Sensation? I'll let your boy, man. We on this thing. Appreciate you pulling up. Hey, so we on YouTube. If you on Be Humble, Stay Humble, we appreciate you. We got our YouTube channel too. We got 77 subscribers. We trying to get to 1,000 by tomorrow. Y'all need to fool with us for real. So, you know, YouTube, Too Hard to Swallow. Too hard. The number 2, I mean, hard. The number 2, swallow. Run it all together, man. That's the way you find us. You know what I'm saying? Because it's some imitators, some duplicators out there that we, you know what I'm saying, trying to show out for. We gonna show them up. GPS location is another technology. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? GPS location, where you at?
Yeah.
You know, kids. You can locate your kids. You can locate your husband. You can locate your wife. You know what I'm saying? And I want to talk about that. And we're going to get into that later on. You know what I'm saying? Do you like being tracked? Do you want to be tracked? What's wrong with being tracked? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about that. I heard it on K104 yesterday, and it was some real deep conversation. So we want you to call in and interact with us today because we're going to do it to your ear hole, like KG said. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to pick up first, though, on the subject we talked about last week. And what was it? Was it domestic violence? Was it just how much do you love me?
Yeah, it was the devil, the demon that you know.
The devil that you know.
The devil that you know was the title of our last podcast, and we were basically talking about the young lady in Southeast Dallas that got murdered by her husband after being married for a year, and we were talking about abusive relationships. Right. You know, we had a special guest, and she told us about her personal story. I mean, and domestic violence is, it's a thing worldwide. I mean, we have a lot of people, in this world. Some of us get frustrated and don't really know how to cooperate or cohabitate with other people. And, some people snap. They used to have a show called Snap, and they really lose it. But, in my mind, I feel like, when people snap, it's just like a person that's drunk or, they speak their truth or their reality when they have an excuse to say, the alcohol made me do it. So, like, I don't know if that was the case with Mr. Smith, but, we have to encourage the young ladies, our daughters and our sisters and our aunts and mothers and female cousins. I mean, take care in choosing your significant other. I mean, if you see those red flags, pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Probe, ask questions, don't just, and I'm guilty of this too, giving people the benefit of the doubt. But, with me being a man, I don't have to concern myself too often, with domestic violence. I mean, now don't get me wrong, there are some women that beat their men, and I've never met. I don't even date women that's bigger than me. That's really the reason why. You know what I'm saying? Because
if you can't be in control the whole time,
I'm just saying.
you know what I'm saying?
If she bigger than me, you know what I'm saying, way more than I do. That's a problem.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. She get irate and stuff. You know what I'm saying. I can't.
You can't control the situation.
I can't handle it. You know what I'm saying. So I'm just keeping it a thigh out with myself. You know what I'm saying? And I encourage you young ladies out there in the WWW, be mindful of the people that you hang out with, even your girlfriends. I mean, we can talk about that situation where the young lady went to Acapulco. Was it Acapulco with her friends and got beat to death down in Mexico? That's the same thing. You got a lot of haters around you at all times. And that was the name of the show, The Devil That You Know. And before that, we had one Sleeping with the Enemy.
Right.
So, we have to stay mindful of these things. I mean, of course, we want somebody to love us, but what's the opposite of love? Hate. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you have to realize that you can't hate anything that you never loved before. So those people that we call our loved ones and our families, 9 times out of 10, those are the ones that take us out. So, I don't
know.
Yeah.
Look,
they use the love against us, man. That's the reason
why I go questioning your theory again.
I mean, it ain't about me. It's about what's out in the world.
Somebody come up and do something to my family.
No, I'm talking about your family doing something to you.
I'm talking about somebody you say you gotta love them before you hate them. Somebody come up and do something to my family I don't even know. I'm probably going.
Well, I'm not talking about random situations. I'm talking about domestic violence.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about people that that get so turned up that what I'm saying, they forget that they supposed to love this person and anything goes. I mean, there are no rules in love and war, but I mean, if you love a person, I guess we can really get off into that, like what love is and who taught us love and what's our definition of it. But here we are now. We're talking about the negative side of it, and that's the violence.
Seeing say some people are just naturally abused. You say she survived many years of abuse,
but that's why they make prisons for motherfuckers like that. You know what I'm saying?
Just like that,
and graveyards. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I hate to say this, but some people really don't deserve to live. You know what I'm saying? Hitler, prime example.
They gotta go.
Yeah, that's just. I mean, I know we playing, devil's advocate, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, and
what I'm saying? That's just my opinion.
Say it's true that usually someone you love that abuse you or kill you, and that like she said, it is true. Just like the man that killed his wife. Yeah. He was in there. He was close to her. It was easy for him to abuse or cause harm to her. So that's true. You know what I'm saying? So indeed.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm sure he probably warned her before, gave some kind of telltale sign what was happening. I mean, but when we think we know a person, we don't think they'll go that far. I mean, they're just like people that want to off themselves, to fix a problem. It's a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
Have you ever heard the saying about a woman, if you didn't put your hands on me, you don't love me?
I beg to differ.
The pimp game.
It's part of it.
That might be part of the pimp
game,
bro.
Because some women feel like if you don't touch them, you don't love them. You know what I'm saying?
It's the women that was raised like that.
Yeah,
they saw it.
I mean, it's the men that think that way too. You know what I'm saying? Because if they feel like they ain't touching their woman, in an aggressive way, then you know what I'm saying, they don't care for her. I mean, even
someone be trying to put that fear in their heart though.
I mean,
trying to scam. That's a pimp tactic too.
That's guerrilla pimping though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got mad pimps, you got guerrilla pimps, you got sweet pimps. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got different kind of pimping, but we ain't talking about that. We talking about the violence that exists, these toxic ass relationships. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and people think that's cool. It's unfortunate. I mean, but
So you tell me this, old boy that killed his wife. High chance that he didn't abuse her before.
I bet pennies of dollars, man, that he has hit up, for him to
done something, choked him,
to escalate to gunplay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To gunplay. I mean, first of all, that's cowardly. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What could she have possibly done to make him feel so threatened that he had to draw down on the woman that he sleep with. You know what I'm saying? And he makes love to.
Didn't handle the pressure.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure drugs probably were involved too.
Say,
you know, I mean,
favorite saying going with that. Women say, "Don't love me that much."
Yeah, I mean,
ain't that real?
You know,
don't love me that much.
But you know
what I'm saying?
She's partly responsible too because and may she rest in peace. But she chose him. She chose him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like being abducted. Sometimes they can force you in the car, but most of the time they entice you to get in the car. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice car, or there's something in the car. Money or clothes or jewelry, whatever, and people willingly get in those cars that end up being the last time we see them. I mean, it happens to children a lot. Want to trust adults. But as adults, we have to be mindful of the people that we call our friends. Just like the show we did about friends. And it goes back to pretty much everything we've been talking about since we started the podcast. We just really been trying to lace you guys up out there in the www. And whether you use this information or not, it really doesn't matter. But you can't say nobody never told you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's what this show is all about. We just spitting our truth. I mean, we're not experts in nothing but on how to be me and how to be him. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing we are professionals at. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
still practicing on that.
Yeah, every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to learn and subdue my passion and improve myself.
It's saying you just gotta say, God, thank you. It's a blessing you still here, baby. You seem to have a lot of experience on this abuse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you found your significant other and y'all got y'all stuff going good. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. Because she, the example she giving right here, they beat you because another man looking at you, or you come home 5 minutes late, don't answer his call. People look crazy. And and a lot of women go through it.
Yeah, that's insecurity. Really, I mean, but that kind of segue into what we're talking about today about the tracking.
The tracking. The tracking is interesting, bro. You got a lot of different views on that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, tell us what's going on. What you heard on? Because I didn't catch the show. Tell me about what happened on 104.
104. They were just saying it was hard and Candy. She's with Escape.
Candy Birds.
Yes. Okay. She was talking to her husband. Her husband was like, why you shutting the club down at 2 a.m? He was like, hey, you know where I'm at. And I'm talking to the promoters. We in the club just chopping it up, still drinking. You know what I'm saying? And I don't do it all the time. She talking about, well, you my husband, so I'm gonna know where you at all times. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't know he was tracking it. You know what I'm saying? But he like, it's no need. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't tripping or whatever. I might be telling the story wrong, but I'm just saying. And then people came on the radio talking about, well, if it's my husband, my wife, okay, I understand. But if we just dating, you don't need to be tracking me. You know what I'm saying? And
I mean, so yeah,
I can dig it.
I mean, I don't,
take your time.
I'm really trying to empathize with the whole perspective of, but like I was saying offline, sometimes, I think, like why people take vacation. Sometimes you just want to get away and not be known or not be seen anywhere. So, I don't know. I mean, to me, that's a insecurity thing. You know what I'm saying? Just like with Mr. Smith and his execution of his wife. I mean, he had to be insecure about something.
And I don't look. This Mo, this 50-year-old Mo.
Okay.
25-year-old Mo, hell no, you can't see where I'm going. 50-year-old Mo, I slow down, bro. You can see what I'm doing because, like I say, if I'm doing what I'm saying I'm doing, it don't matter if you look at where I'm going. I'm right where I said I was going. You know what I'm saying? Even if we ain't talk, you can pull up and see, oh, okay, he over there at the car wash. Okay, he over here. You know what I'm saying?
So how are they tracking you? I mean, they got a GPS in your ass or something. I mean, how they track you?
No, your phone.
I mean, so why? So what's to say I don't leave my phone here and go somewhere else. So
Okay,
they're tracking
you
my
can
phone.
do that, right?
Yeah, so it's really not. They tracking the phone.
They tracking the phone, or
Okay.
you know what I'm saying, or track on the car. You know what I'm saying? If they got track on the car, you probably don't know about it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but then what's then that's a trust issue then, isn't it? Because what happens when I find out?
It's not necessarily a trust issue. Why is the tracker on the car?
Exactly.
Are you driving my $500,000 car? Are you driving my $100,000 car? Are you in your car? Are you in my car? If it's my car, I want to know what my car is.
That's what
what
that's what Sirius XM radio is all about. They track your car. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The government can track.
Yeah.
You do some dirt, that's how they gonna find you. They gonna
they can find the car. They can't find you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but it's coming to that. It was written.
But that's what I'm saying though. You know what I'm saying? But you feel me though? If you where you say you're supposed to be, or you not doing anything, it shouldn't be no problem tracking.
Right. That's a great alibi.
That's just like giving me the code to your phone. If you ain't doing nothing, you got a code.
Right. I mean, I guess that's
what I'm saying.
I guess that's what we should have led off with, because I guess that's the ultimate. That's just like giving somebody the PIN number to your bank.
Yeah. Too. Do you trust?
Yeah, that's what it really boiled down to.
Right.
And the answer is hell fucking no. See.
Now you know. See. Now you know who you
might well
trust.
just leave your checks on the front porch. Be like, help yourself. You know.
Say, look at this. See. When my daughter was 18,
right,
at Prairie View, she had an iPhone under my account. I didn't tell her I could see her where she was going.
Okay.
But I watched.
Right.
I didn't just, it wasn't what I was doing all day. Yeah, I didn't.
You never told her that
her mama told me.
Okay.
Boy, out.
Yeah.
But
what was the point?
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I still don't know. But hey, track, but it was for my peace of mind. You know what I'm saying?
And it come from a place of love.
Come from a place of love. Right. Yeah. Right.
But they don't see it like that though.
Yeah, they didn't see it like that.
Yeah,
she got wind of that boy. She changed the email address.
Everything.
Got her own, you know what I'm saying? And that's fine, you know what I'm saying? But as long as you're on my account and I'm paying the bill, I'm gonna track.
Well,
you know what I'm talking about? Just like I got a track in all my cars now.
I do too.
You got a track.
Yeah.
You don't trust your car?
It's not that I don't trust my car. I don't trust the people around my car.
You know what I'm saying?
When I leave my car somewhere, I trust my car to stay there. But then if somebody else comes along and they like, I mean, and that's the world we live in.
Well, look, I'm gonna say something which I know don't even apply. If you were ever to let somebody drive your car,
probably would.
Yeah, you ain't.
Yeah.
But if you did,
because then my insurance,
you'd want to see where your damn car is.
Right.
Correct?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, if that were to happen, if someone were to drive my car, first of all, and if it was without my permission, then of course I want to know what my car is.
Without your permission,
that's stealing. Yeah, that's stealing. That's my whole point.
Oh, I'm talking about you let somebody drive.
Well, that's what I'm saying. My insurance don't work like that.
Mine don't either, but some situations just happen like that. Hey, it's an emergency, man. I got to get this job interview. Can I borrow your car?
Well,
and they supposed to be going for an hour. They gone for 3. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
that's a different situation than what I was talking about with the man and the woman. Relationship.
Yeah. I mean, and I know we speaking in hypothetical.
Yeah, we speaking real hypothetical on a high level. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But at the end of the day, though, nah. I mean, me personally, I think there's just too much overwatch as it is. I mean, we got video cameras everywhere. Everybody got dash cameras. I mean, it's supposedly satellites that search, orbiting the Earth. They can pinpoint a nickel on the ground. So,
and even even how you said, I don't have to track you, but you got a phone,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So I can call you, but if somebody take your phone, okay, you can't find it.
Right. I mean, so
you can find the person who got that phone, and that's how the police do it to find out who's responsible.
Right.
You know how many times they done found the phone? Now where Mr. Johnson at?
Yeah.
Oh, he in the ditch over there because I killed him. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
It at least with the tracking, you can find some out in case of emergency. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm one of them people that really care about people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, and at that point, I mean, I guess it's like even like when I was married, my wife used to she used to complain to me about, that very thing that she was concerned, where I was at and, and what I was doing and so on and so forth. But then my thing was like before, and please don't misconstrue what I'm about to say. But, like before we started dating, you know what I'm saying? It's like you weren't concerned and, even though she knew me, I just feel some type of way because it's like I'm a grown ass man.
That's my
you know
husband.
what I'm saying? And I know how to take care of myself. And I don't want to put myself in harm's way, and I dare don't want anybody that cares about me to worry about me. But at the same time, I think it's a perfect alibi. You know what I'm saying? Especially if something foul happens. You know what I'm saying?
And
go ahead.
911 uses GPS now.
Right, but
if you're on your phone, they can almost
locate.
pinpoint where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Depending on how long you stay on the phone, they can triangulate. Yeah. That's true.
They got coordinates. What they call it?
Yeah,
yeah. Right. They put that in the 911 system. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's some of the technology they have. So having your location on assist, helps in that. Other than that, they probably just see the tower you at, know the general vicinity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just, to each his own. Whoever couple, whatever y'all doing, you know what I'm saying? Y'all might agree that this ain't what we doing, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to respect that for that point. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying I'm okay with it. That's gonna help me stay in line. You hear me? Actually, yeah, that's gonna help me stay in line because you can see where I'm at all the time.
If you get that person that access, but how do you decide who you get that access to? That's the real question. You know what I'm saying?
What they say on the need to know basis, who's needed. Look, I'm glad to say, me and my daughter, she can see where I'm at 24 hours a day.
Right.
And I'm glad we at that stage in our relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, baby, we wasn't there. You hear me? She didn't want me to know nothing about where she was. You know what I'm saying? But
Well, she can track your phone, is what you're saying.
Yeah, she can track my phone.
You can track her phone.
You don't know too many backup things off the phone.
Well, I had a situation. I left my phone today. You know what I'm saying?
You left it out?
Yeah. Sometimes shit happens. But I don't try to. It's just that I don't want to feel like a cyborg. Like I have to stay connected to the technology because I remember a time when we didn't have all this technology. And really and truly, life was a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? To me,
I don't even know how to. I
now.
Can't even imagine how we used to do it. All I can remember, you get on that high phone, Ray, I'm on my way over there. And if it take you 45 minutes, if Ray had to leave for then, you're going to get over there and be mad as hell because Ray gone, but Ray couldn't tell you, I got to go and pick up my child from school, so you got to sit there and wait.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
remember that, boy?
Yeah.
Ooh, that was deep. Hey, leave walking. Hey, we on our way. Walk over there. They ain't even there. You got to walk back home. Mad as hell. You know what I'm saying? But then they came out with them beepers. I'm talking about them two-way pages, baby. We've been on ever since.
They always had pen and paper, though. Ray leave the house, he can attach a note to the door and be like, hey, I went down the street to pick up my child. I'll be right back.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace to my boy Stewart. Yeah. We was in school one time, right? At Pookie. That boy, we was staying with my cousin because our apartment wasn't gonna be ready for about 2 days, right? This fool had the key to my cousin's house, and he wrote a note to tell her that the key was under the mat, outside under the mat, and he left the note in the house on the table. Shout out to Pook, man. Rest in peace to my boy, man. For real. Hey, he like, I left a note. She like,
but how was he gonna get the note?
How the hell she gonna get the note? But technology now, baby, he could have called or sent a text message. You know what I'm saying?
There are pluses and negatives. Pros and cons.
Pros and cons of that.
So I understand a lot of people feel sometimes. It's like a security blanket. But I'm just not built like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a hunter killer. You know what I'm saying? So like. I only want my presence known and felt when I want it to be known and felt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
you never know where I'm at. I like to move in stealth.
Right. And it ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna you know, I'm not gonna give everybody access to where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, 'cause think about that.
you ain't gonna give everybody your pin though.
I mean, but think about that though. If like you said, you and your daughter have access to each other's phone information. What if somebody was trying to do you harm and they caught up with your daughter and tracked you down using her access? You know what I'm saying, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get at her and got you in harm's way. Now they tracking her through your access. So I mean, I guess it could go either way. But I just I don't know. I don't think I would be comfortable with it. Me personally.
No, I can hear it in
Yeah.
your voice. You know.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do it.
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to do it.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'll be there when I get there. You know what I'm saying? If you
Late.
got- yeah. I mean, if you got to go pick up the kids or whatever you got to do, shit, it just wasn't meant to be. You know what I'm saying? And, it wasn't going to happen right then.
And guess what? It's got to be mutual. You know what I'm saying? If I got yours, you got mine. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't got yours, you ain't got mine. And it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool either way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? But,
But there's nothing wrong with it. Once you get there, be like, hey, I made it. You know what I'm saying? Or, hey, I'm about to leave.
That's what Jay Cruz said on K104. He say, what if I'm 25 minutes away and I tell them I'm 15 minutes away? Yeah. That's why I don't want them to have my location. And it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can, still
finesse, yeah.
You can be in the cloud. You know
what I'm talking about? Yeah, that part.
No, for real. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm just like I say, bro, I didn't grow up.
I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, of course, with kids and your loved ones, I mean,
your family,
your parents,
right.
people, that are cemented in your life. You know what I'm saying? I get that, but I'm talking about, we talking about like people that you let in your life. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, it's just it's too much to me. I mean, because at that point, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but I guess that's what society is moving toward. You know what I'm saying? Like the openness. I mean, it's gonna get to a point
transparency,
where,
baby. Transparency.
I mean, it's gonna get to a point where, like they say it was written, it's gonna have your criminal information, your educational information, your medical information. All that. And I mean, and,
like I was saying, police, write this down. If I ever commit a crime, I'm putting my telephone on the back of an 18-wheeler that's going down 20 the opposite way of which way I'm going. So follow that.
Yeah.
Follow that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't do crime. So
then they're gonna track your card information. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't have cash.
That's why you gotta have cash.
Yeah. So I mean, like I say, it's a lot of ways for people to be in track right now. That's how they solve the crime.
Hey,
you
the
DNA is.
You don't listen to the radio.
I don't.
Witherite, the lady. Is that who it is? Them ladies, yeah. They talking about they go through the diesel. When the diesel have a wreck, they go through the diesel, get receipts. They can make a timeline of where you was by your receipts in the car.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Where you use your card, you swipe your card, they put you in a place, bro. This technology is something else. So you don't need no location tracker to find out what you did. All you gotta do is go through receipts in the car.
I mean,
go to the store. You want to see?
I mean, they can still track the information with your bank card because the bank track that information.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They're going to
access the bank.
They're going to file a subpoena to get that.
I mean, and that ain't hard to get.
That ain't hard to know what you did.
I mean, and then, a lot of people don't realize it, but your DNA, you know what I'm saying? We lose hair and skin cells everywhere we go. You know what I'm saying? So
I'll be watching them show.
Yeah.
Bro, check this out. Walmart.
What about it?
Self-checkout.
Yeah.
Taking the job, bro.
That's why these relationships getting tougher, man. I mean, because real talk, because you have to be, and our sad reality is that society is losing its imagination every day. A lot of people don't even know how to imagine anymore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but that's what it's going to take. You're going to have to, let loose some of those creative juices to make money moving into the future, because like all the manual jobs are being exacerbated by these computers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these robots.
Robots, bro. They got in Chili's, they got a robot that will bring your food to the table and stop.
Is that right?
And the waitress will come, waitress will come, take the food out the plate and stick it on the chair. It knows how to read.
So that's the only thing the human is good for, moving the food from the robot to the table.
Yeah.
So they don't have to walk with the food no more.
They don't have to walk with them.
Ain't
They
that
put it on the robot. The robot knows the surrounding and will not run into anything and stops, and you know what I'm saying. But it still takes a person to take it off of there and put it on the table. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but they only need one or two of them.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
This AI
You know,
is something
yeah,
else.
I mean,
They say that's what you need to learn if you're going to school. Cyberspace, cyber, what's that? Security, cybersecurity, and AI. That's the new thing
computer
going
science,
on.
computer
Right.
information systems.
Learning all that, learning how to program these video games,
Yeah.
which are really robots, which gonna take over the job. They at my job trying to automate everything.
Ain't no trying. It's just a matter of time.
But hey, it's some things that you know, so they figured out computer can't do. When the orders fall out, you know, your order fall out, person got to figure out what happened. But not all the time.
Okay.
It is, yeah, it is. They work. They got somebody working on that. Part.
Yeah,
The
algorithm.
human aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah, working on the human aspect. Why did it fall out? How can we, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Generate a computer program that fixes that. So they working on it. It's just taking time. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I'm not gonna be there that long by the time they finish. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we probably the last of the
we the last.
Generation X is probably the last of the ones that are on physically have jobs. I mean, I can see in the future everybody is going to be working from home. You know, I mean, but that's going to be a horrible situation. You know, I mean, think about it. People are going to become so apathetic. You know, people going to stop moving around, stop exercising, just sitting at home, drinking and eating and fucking and fornicating, and you know what I'm saying. It's just, you know, life is just. It sounds good right now because that's what everybody want to do, but when we get, you know, when the world gets to that point, I mean, it's going to be ugly because people will start, you know, just like with the COVID, you know, in home shelter, you know, everybody stopped socializing with each other. If you didn't have it in your house, you just didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just what that was. So,
man,
you know what I'm saying?
COVID killed the bootleg game, man. It's over. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Bootleg is done. Netflix then came up. The bootleggers that went down. It's a wrap, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of deep. Yeah.
And that's really what, you know, what this show is all about. I mean, so everybody out there in the www, please like, comment, and share our page. You know, call all your friends, family members, and your enemies.
Yeah, we up to 77 subscribers on YouTube, man.
We need y'all, man.
We on our way.
You know, we want to share with y'all the good news, you know, and we want y'all to share with us the good news. So, you know, we all in this thing together. None of us is going to get out of here alive, you know. So let's learn how to live together in peace and have a good time. And you know, if you know something I don't know, I know something you don't know, let's share that information. You know what I'm saying? If it can make our lives better, that's what we on this show to do. You know, we just really just trying to, you know, and we don't know. I mean, we're not talking to anybody in particular or specifically. We just talk. You know what I'm saying?
In general.
If you can use this information, we hope, you know, we said something good that, you know, that can benefit someone or somebody in a positive way. I mean, and, you know, that's what the show is all about. So
I'm down here reading the comment.
Which one?
Seeing say if you had to track someone, there's a lack of trust, and if you can't trust them, they aren't the one for you.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I don't.
I mean, but my thing is
because
it's a sign of insecurity. I mean, it's just like a rich man with a beautiful wife. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to bed his wife, so he has to keep her under observation at all times. I mean, but it only takes a split second to fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, just because you had a location don't mean you tracking it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
it's there.
That makes sense.
It's there. Just because you had a location don't mean you tracking them. It's there if you want to look at it. But what I'm saying is, just because I have it don't mean I go on there and see where they at 24/7.
I mean, well, I guess
you know what I'm saying.
You can make an argument with that, but you know, I just you know, it's just like I don't know. I mean, it's just like giving someone access to your unmentionables. I mean, you know what I'm saying. You don't want it, you know, because if that information is available to anyone, then that means it's available to everyone, because there's no way to secure that. You know, I mean, because those signals that you're using to track that information can be hijacked. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you have a transponder, you can hijack those signals. So, like, if someone, like your phone, that if somebody's if you got your location services turned on, somebody can actually log into your number and follow your information through your phone number. You know what I'm saying? If you got those services turned on, your analytics, you know what I'm saying, on your phone, like,
look, even through the phone company, you can turn that location off.
Right.
I can pay for a service to still track your phone, even with your location off. That's what I'm saying. It's all in the cloud, baby.
Yeah.
I can track, you know what I'm saying? You can track who you want to. You know what I'm saying? So just because you ain't got a location, don't mean I can't, you know what I'm saying? It's a service. It costs $5. I forgot what it's called. But because my mom didn't have an iPhone, I paid for the service. I want to know, make sure
T. Jones.
T. Jones. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm one of them people that just, if something go wrong, if you don't answer your phone for a couple of days, I want, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
I remember when I lost my phone and you can't look.
I can't look. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Yeah. That's a perfect example.
Yeah.
I called you,
but that's because you're my nigga, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But reason, this is a story. This is about 10 years ago. I called this boy, and it ain't like I talk to him every day. But when I called him, he didn't call me back. I called him for about 3 days in a row. I went and knocked on his T. Jones door. Hey, my boy, all right, what's up? Yeah, he lost his phone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like and that's just what that was. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to track him, but I'm one of them people that if I don't
talk every day, though. We do talk every day. I mean, every day, every other day. I mean,
you know I was wary. You know what I'm saying? I want to, you know, and that's all that was.
I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like even with that, I guess my real concern with this whole technology and tracking information. I mean, because I know a lot of people don't read the Bible, but it was written. You know what I'm saying? That you know, the Bible says that everybody will take the mark of the beast in their hand. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you have to be able to purchase goods and services with this mark. You know, so you know that kind of puts me in the mind because you know I'm gonna share a little. And you can take it for what it is. If you take the alphabet, the alphabet that we use in America to communicate with A through Z, and give each letter the value of 6, starting with A being 6, B being 12, all the way through Z. I think you're gonna come up with Z being 156. Is 131 the letter Z? Whatever, if you go from A through Z,
151, you're right,
and increase all the way through Z, then you take those letters. You take those letters, and it's certain words. If you take the word computer and take that chart that you just created with A equals 6 and B equals 12 and C equals 18, take the word computer and add it up, it comes up to 666. Same thing with technology.
And I had too much time on it.
Yeah, I college one too. The city of New York. New York adds up to 666. You know, it's certain words that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, everything is relevant. So, you know, we talk about this technology, but then what happens when all the electricity cuts off?
That's what I'm talking about. What happened at work when the
motherfucker don't know how to fry eggs.
The router go down. Ain't nobody do nothing.
Yeah, motherfucker don't know how to fry eggs. Motherfucker don't even know how to cut the damn TV on because they so used to pushing buttons.
They'll sit there and won't even turn it on.
On the TV you can push.
Right.
Turn the motherfucker on.
Yeah, these millennials in trouble, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they lazy as hell. If it ain't a video game, they ain't trying to turn it on.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna start
that remote. They ain't got no remote.
Yeah.
They gonna walk around and look for that boy for 30 minutes, miss the whole damn show they trying to watch.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna start to death with a refrigerator full of food because they don't know how to cook.
Yeah.
They're so used to the microwave.
Microwave out. They in trouble like a motherfucker.
I mean, so I guess that's my thing, man. I mean, we need to stick to the basics, the shit that got us here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all right with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like these new cars, the electric cars, but I like the smell of gas. You know what I'm saying? I do. See, I like the sound of an engine, with a combustible engine. You know what I'm saying?
That Tesla ain't got a sound, boy. It's quiet.
Whisper quiet. Sound like a bat. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, huh? Yeah. See, look it up.
Yeah, you pull up on something,
can't you? You being tracked though. But yeah.
Yeah, but that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up. They got these self-driving cars. What you say you bought them Teslas? You do something wrong, the police gonna make that Tesla come straight to the police station.
Straight to the police station.
I ain't saying it can happen, but
Yeah,
think
that's
about
where
it.
it's going.
If it's run, you know what I'm saying? It might be run by the satellite, and they
By the cloud.
but think about it, Breeze. Okay, I'm gonna give you a situation. Oh, play cooler. You don't pay your car note,
They can cut your car off.
they shut that hoe off. If they can do that like that, think about anybody else's car. They can get into that program on Star and all that and shut your car down. That's what I'm saying. This technology is cold blooded, baby.
Can't do that to my 83 though.
No, can't do no that 83. Let that be run out of gas.
I'm rolling through on them 18 center goals. You hear
me? Real.
Yeah, can't do that to my 83.
No, can't do it. Because ain't no computer chip like that in there.
Yeah, it's
not like that.
Not like that.
That's talking to the cloud.
Yeah, can't talk to that one.
Yeah, you can't talk to the cloud.
Yeah.
Hey, Esmeralda in the shop right now trying to get her back right.
Yeah, I saw you.
Trying to get that.
Shout out to Esmeralda. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back to the road.
Yeah. She gonna be all right. She got a little heart problem. Yeah, a little chest cold. I gotta get her fixed, man.
Yeah.
Look
forward to seeing Izzy on the road again.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, so that's what we got going on, though. I mean, so they got some new information about the, they say that the family knew that the dude was throwed off. The dude that killed his wife.
Yeah.
You saw that? Or they did an interview with the family.
I did.
Yeah, it's a sad story, man. I mean, but like I say, we gotta be careful. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We gotta look, if you know about something, it don't make sense to me, man. I mean, but I do understand that, like, we all want to feel needed, but it seems like, a lot of these women, they find themselves in abusive relationships, and I don't know if it's true, but it just seems mighty familiar. Like, a lot of these women want to rescue these men that are broken. I mean, and I guess, nothing can be more dangerous than a broken man. I mean, but at the end of the day, at some point you got to realize that all your hard work is not, moving in the direction that you would like it to move in, and just pick up the pieces and move on with yourself. I mean,
why do some of these women like this relationship? I ain't saying all of them. Some of them, that's all they used to doing. That's like they get out of one and get in another.
Well, I think it probably has a lot to do with how they grew up. You know what I'm saying? They grew up around parents, perhaps, that may have had abusive relationships, and that was their interpretation of love. I mean, and I think that would probably, be an excellent way to segue from the violence back to the love, because, we all have different understanding and definition of what love is. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. I remember talking to this chick back in the day, and I'm like, "What's up? I thought you had a dude with her." Well, we not together, and it ain't because of cheating. I was like, me. Yeah, me. I'm thinking shit. That's the only thing that's gonna buy a relationship. But it was abuse. You know what I'm saying? And she had to get away from it. You know what I'm saying? But then I mean, that's what you used to, and then you sit back and say,
I mean, and you can be abusive in a lot of different ways.
Oh yeah, we talked about that too.
You can be verbally abusive. You can be emotionally abusive, physically abusive, sexually,
right,
financially abusive. A lot of people don't think that's possible, but you can financially abuse somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Limiter.
Yeah, white people do it to us all the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so we have to be mindful of that too. But at the end of the day, though, like I said, you just got to take your life on a journey that you want to go on. You can't let other people dictate the life that you want to live. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. That's why I was talking about the imagination earlier. I mean, you got to see yourself doing better. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have that vision of yourself being happy or yourself living the life that you want to live, it's going to be hard for you to realize it when you actually living that life. You know what I'm saying? You might be living your best life right now and don't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? Because you never saw that version of yourself, living that version of your life. So, I encourage people to take some time out, just watch your kids, how they just make up things to play with. There's not, some of them have imaginary friends, or, they'll take I mean, when I was a kid, we could play with, take popsicle sticks and make little knives out of them. Like,
hey, look, you done brought us some old stuff. What about them guns you made out of them clips you hung your shirt on the clothesline with? Yeah, with clothespin.
With the rubber band.
Kids, you get you a stick, you get you a rubber band,
a flat stick.
Oh, they don't make clothespin probably no more, bro.
Yeah, they do. They
hard to find them.
Yeah, they still
make. You get you a clothespin, you put that rubber band around there.
Yeah.
And you get you a rubber band, boy. Anyway, that's some old school shit. That's back 70s, baby. You hear me?
They don't. They don't
real. They don't know nothing about that. And I had somebody talk about the other day that they made their kids get up and go outside. Oh, one of the coaches, Q Kenny. Yeah. He said he made his kids go outside, and ain't no other kids outside. Bro.
I mean, that's where we at. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody outside.
Everybody on the internet. You know what I'm saying? On
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Your kids the bike for Christmas. They go out and ride their bike for about 15 minutes.
I mean, you skates, and we had. You was rich if you had a football, baseball, and a basketball. You know what I'm saying? Most of us had one.
Think about Christmas though, bro. After Christmas, everybody go outside and show out, ride their new bikes together, show their cars, play with their remote control cars, everything. You bringing everything outside one at a time. No, mama say you can't take all of that there.
Yeah,
one at a time.
Don't do that
now. Kids don't even come outside. They riding their shit in the house.
Yeah. I mean, and the sad reality is, you know what I'm saying, it's safer.
It is.
It's safe. I mean, with all the organ, people selling body parts and shit like that, sex trafficking, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on in the world now that wasn't happening back when we was.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
We had neighborhoods, even though it was rough in my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? We knew each other. Everybody knew each other. So if somebody strange came to the neighborhood, we know they weren't supposed to be over there. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest, man. I didn't see a white person until I went to school. I'm talking about in real life until I was like 13 years old. Only white people I saw was on television.
But you never left out the circle.
I mean, I couldn't afford it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't afford it. You know what I'm saying? Pleasant Grove was going out of town for us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was a suburb. I mean, but Lancaster, man, you have to have some money to stay out in Lancaster. You know what I'm saying? Oak Cliff. I guess you're right, bro. I never really thought about it like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, mama had a job.
I mean, my tea lady was a hustler, man. She hustled as long as I can remember.
My mom was in corporate.
Yeah, so we didn't get our first house.
When I went down to the job, look, I went down to her job, boy, they had free soda in the break room. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I could read something.
Yeah. They had free soda, but I wanted to go to her job just to get free soda.
Yeah. We didn't get our first house till I was like 12 years old. We lived in an apartment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and like that was my whole world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything we needed was right there in that neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Your friends, your enemies, your girlfriends.
I had a house in like kindergarten. My dad and my mom and them moved to Copper Hill, boy. I had a house.
Yeah, you was rich.
Moved
for a long time.
Brian Gate to Copper Hill, boy. Then my mama got a house on 845 Arpege Circle. Shout out to Keith Folk.
So you don't know nothing about that block cheese, huh?
My granny in East Texas. Granny East Texas. And that brown
grilled cheese sandwiches I ever had.
That boy say grill. That cheese didn't even melt.
Shit, if you cooked it right, it did. You know what I'm saying?
Turn the temperature up.
You had to cut it thin, just thin enough, and put butter on both sides of your bread, and then get that bread hot. Once you get it hot, get 2 pieces with the butter, get it hot. And once you flip it over, put the cheese on the hot side of the bread, and then you flip it. Say, man, love for being.
The struggle was real.
I'm talking about we put our plans together and go get us $1 worth of press ham or press ham or salami to go on that. Man, couldn't tell us shit. You know what I'm talking about? Some chips and some cookies and orange sauce. Man, we was having parties every day. I mean, and that's all we wanted to do was live. You know what I'm saying? So the goal was to get out the hood and move somewhere where we didn't have to hear gunfire all day, or you know what I'm saying, people fighting or getting cut, you know. And that was the goal, just to move somewhere where it was quiet enough to get some sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up with a train in my backyard, you know what I'm saying, every 30 minutes. Motherfucker, you know, if I ain't hear that train, I couldn't go to, that's how I can sleep.
Come right between,
yeah, that's how
right down the side.
Yeah, that's how I can sleep through anything. Cause like shit, I grew up to that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, never even realizing that, you know, that
it wasn't no inconvenience to you then.
It wasn't because I ain't have a choice. You know
right,
what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, money gives you a choice. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it was always a goal to get to a position where I didn't have, you know, now that I'm living a better life, she can't even stand the hood.
Look at this technology, boy.
What?
Amazon.
Yeah.
You can order some get the same day.
Yeah.
Same damn day. Oh, it can be delivered in 5 hours if you order in the next 10 minutes. That's some cold shit.
They got everything in
the warehouse, waiting on you to order.
Yeah.
They running it right down the street.
They building shit that we don't even need. Motherfuckers gonna buy it anyway. That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Just cause you see shit on sale, you don't even need the shit. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna buy it cause it's on sale.
Just want to try it out.
I mean, just cause it's on sale. I mean, try it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense, but you know, to each their own. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, a fool and their money shall soon be parted. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Bible says. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, you know, we have all the answers that we need. I mean, and you know, and fellas too, because there's some fellas out there being abused too. You know what I'm saying? I saw a little old bitty. He had a girlfriend. She was probably like 3 times his size. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck he did, but he won't do that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever it was.
Yeah, because she caught him with a 2-piece. I mean, and slid his ass down the hall.
Slid.
Say, I mean, literally. You know what I'm saying? He was probably like a $105, little old bitty dude. I don't know why big girls like little thin dudes, but maybe that was the reason. Because I mean, he tried to say she put him. That's
why they can't be bigging you up.
That's why. You know what I'm saying? Because
I thought it was because you wanted to be in control. You know what I'm talking
well,
about?
I mean, you know, I mean, that's what that is. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't want to be dating nobody that can potentially whip my ass. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. Well, how that look? I can't call the police. She beat me up.
You can't get to the phone.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna have that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad big girls don't like me though. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, it ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
how you know they don't like?
Because I don't like them.
Oh, already.
See, that's how I know.
Same.
You know,
yeah, I'm pretty particular.
I mean, and no disrespect, because I don't see like what's that girl out of Houston? Megan Thee Stallion. See, you know, I ain't gonna even stunt. You know what I'm saying? She
probably ain't too long no more.
Say she's a big
5'11", so she probably about 190.
You know what I'm saying? She cute with it, but she a big girl though.
She.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, whatever she want to do.
You know, she probably eat a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I'm at the gym and wrestle that
I'll tell you, fuck around, catch you with an elbow in your throat, my nigga. Say, you think it's a game, my nigga, till you put to the paws come out. You know what I'm saying? Start putting that weight behind the legs. You know what I'm saying?
Say.
Then you run through the hood talking about help.
Look,
help.
I'm outsmart that motherfucker, bro. You got to use your wits too, bro. I'm outsmart.
Like Day and Baby D.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't running around no car behind no bro.
Perfect example. They knew what the fuck was going on. Talking about he got the brand new cakes.
Hey, somebody Google how much Megan Thee Stallion weigh. Shit.
It don't
think he tripping. She just tall. She fine as hell, like Megan say.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm 240, so you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, you know, like I said, if she anywhere close to that, you know what I'm saying. She got the same body mass, my nigga. You know what I'm saying.
It's too close.
Two immovable objects. You know what I'm talking about? No, man, I'm not going through all that.
She's still a woman, bro.
She's still a woman. I mean, you know what I'm saying. So is Girth of the Giant. You know what I'm saying. But I'm not trying to go through that. You know what I'm saying.
Say, bro, 148 pounds.
She
148 pounds. Bro.
Really? That's it?
I can't say it's true because it's on the www.
Yeah, I don't believe
That's what came up.
I don't believe that. 148 pounds.
Yeah, she just looked thick, bro.
No, I don't believe that.
In truth.
What about Serena?
Now that,
What about But still, she big in the motherfucker though. You know what I'm talking about? Big.
She look no, she
big and stocky is the same thing. I ain't talking about just fat. I'm just talking about big. Period. You know
160.
Is that it? Well, anyway.
159, bro. See, they just, you know what I'm saying? They tall, bro. You intimidated by the height.
Now we all the same size. We lay down. But
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not talking
bring it down to 120.
I'm just saying in the sense of, you know. Anyway, we ain't talking about me. We talking about the WWW. So, you know, like I said, we want to hear what you guys have to say. I mean, we've been Sensation been rocking with us. Who we got right there?
Jackie.
It's Honey Cut. So what you talking about?
She say like Lala Ali, she heavy in weight because of muscle. And has always been fine. She was in 200 at one time. She was at 200 pounds one time.
Let me find out, Miss Honeycutt talking about she always been fine.
Hey, Honeycutt.
You know what I'm saying? Let me find out. But yeah, I see your point. I mean, but muscle does weigh more than fat. This is true. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just a preference. Just like some of you women out there like tall men and y'all like light-skinned men, everybody got their preference. You know what I'm saying? And to each their own. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have dated a woman taller than me before. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how she felt, but I wasn't bothered by it. I mean, we probably did look awkward in public. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was what it was. In college, they played basketball, you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say in college, my partner every bit of 5'2", boy. He dated the center on the basketball team. I don't know if he dated her. There's a whole nother story behind that. She was like 6'5".
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, there ain't a whole lot of men taller than that, so you know what I'm saying? She was cutting herself short. She big up and slim. Yeah. That's what she wanted. Yeah, I mean, and we ain't gonna get off into the semantics. I mean, because you got a whole bunch of male children out here that don't want to be males. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna talk about that. I mean, but it is what it is. Then we start talking about the coins. Everybody don't have coins. You know what I'm saying? Everything going viral about this lady not want to go to Cheesecake Factory. How about you stay your ass at home? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory. How about that? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go. Shit, fuck with me. You going to be happy to get a hot dog from 7-Eleven. You hear me? Real. Shit, talking about you don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory. All right. Shit, all right. All right. Yeah.
Run your ass through this Taco Cabana.
You hear me? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey. You want to go to Cheesecake Factory. All right. Where you want to go? You know what I'm saying? I'll meet you there. Shit.
Watch it pull up.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't going in.
I mean, but that's another conversation. I mean, and like I said, we got a lot going on in our society that we need to kind of, pull it together. I mean, just like we need that female perspective to help us to be better men, and a lot of women need to have a male counterpart to kind of keep them in line as far as what men expect and look for. I mean, because we all think we're intelligent, but emotionally intelligent. I guess that's the new word. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to loving each other. But, I think we're so far from the truth. We don't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and our kids are watching. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and we hate to look like we don't know, especially in front of them. But, I'd rather somebody say that they don't know than to give me a bunch of useless ass information that, you know what I'm saying, they just speaking up just because it sounds good, So, be careful in these relationships.
Get that boy straight, Jackie. She say, I don't like women, but I know a fine woman when I see one.
Oh, I was just jugging at you.
Me too.
I was just jugging at you.
Me too. Some of these men want to find women, but they not even fine. Talk about that.
They not even
ugly
fine.
Want a baby.
Yeah, but as long as his wallet fat,
as long as his money pretty.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. That's the name of the show. Too hard to swallow. We know there's a whole bunch of niggas out there that don't deserve the women that they got
on his own.
But like my boy Corey Holcomb say, you can tell how much money nigga got based on what type of woman he date. You know what I'm saying? And that really much says it all because, you know what I'm saying? I look at you, and I love Gucci Mane, you know what I'm saying? But, and I don't know who this new dude is, the new Gucci. I'm talking about the old Gucci, the one You know what I'm saying? They had the turkey neck and all that, and had the underbite, and you know what I'm saying? Had some of the baddest females in the game, and you know why? Because his bread was right. You know what I'm saying? And that's really all it takes. I mean, sad to say, but you know what I'm saying? That's really what a lot of these women are looking for. Love is not even a factor anymore.
Say, I got so much to say.
Speak your mind. Tell you.
And it don't apply to all of them, but you know how he say how much money he got because of the type of woman he got.
Yeah.
But if an ugly nigga catch a bad one, the other bad one's gonna be like, "What she with him? It must be something." Then we keep a stable about him because they want to know. And if he always with a bad one, the other ones want to know what it is about. Is it his dress? You gotta have no money to dress. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Because look here, if I go out and all I do is shoot at badminton, and I get shot down, and I get 1 out of 10, but I got 3, all of them bad when you see me with it. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
I don't deal with trash. You know, I'm just talking in general, hypothetically. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
But it's the company you keep, and that's the type of company this man might want. Nothing but a bad one. He'll sit at home by himself. Shit.
I
Before
mean,
you go out with a duck,
but
and he a duck.
you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, though, you know, and I tell my people this all the time: anybody can get it, but can't keep it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I can go out and get a Bentley right now. You know what I'm saying? But then when it's time to pay that car note in 30 days, I might take that motherfucker back. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can get one. I mean, we all can get one. I mean, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That too. But at the end of the day, though, how long can you hold on to it? I mean, I guess to me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. I mean, because everybody, my granny used to say, the sun shine twice on every dog's ass.
I say a bad bitch is a bill.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
and a headache.
Well, I mean, but then they go back to, what role does she play in your situation or in your life? If that's her role just to be gorgeous and beautiful, then yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Look, just like Honeycutt say, I think men are attracted to bad women, but no substance. That's always crazy to me.
Well, I mean, and it's a lot to that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because
airhead ass bad.
because I mean, truthfully speaking, nobody wants anything that nobody else wants. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you might find one rare person that may be attracted to the underdog, or you know what I'm saying? Everybody loves a winner. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves attention. I mean, rarely do you find a person who shuns that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be rich and famous. I mean, it's just the nature of the beast, a part of being human. We all are attracted to attention. So, but that's, in my personal, humble opinion, I think that's what this thing we call life is all about, because at some point we have to learn how to manage that. And if you don't, you know what I'm saying, anything can consume you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can get caught up, there's this, like the word narcissism, that comes from a Greek story. The guy's name was Narcissus, who fell in love with himself because he was so handsome. He saw his reflection in water and got stuck and turned into stone. You know what I'm saying? So we suffer from these ailments because we don't know how to balance that thing out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everything serves a purpose in this world. Just like, your favorite movie, Vampire in Brooklyn. Was it Brooklyn?
Mm-hmm.
When you're talking about evil is necessary, you know what I'm saying? There's some truth to that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because if there was no evil in the world, then what would push us toward God? You know what I'm saying? I mean, and not to be preaching that, but it takes that to remind us of how fragile this thing we call life. I mean, a lot of us think we're invincible, we're untouchable. I mean, we all gonna be touched, you know what I'm saying? And it's the smallest thing. So, we just have to be mindful of what makes us happy and try to stick to that. I mean, because at any point, life can be over with. So, we have to take every day one day at a time and live it to its fullest.
What you say? With that being said, hour and 4 minutes later.
Damn, like that.
Hour and 4 minutes later.
Sorry, y'all.
Hey, say one tip before you go. Your Alexa and your Siri, listen at all time. Push mute if you ain't using it right there.
And Google.
Because they done had court cases where they done pull their Alexa and listen to everything on there. I think it's the way they can pull it off of there. But anyway, technology and tracking.
Yeah.
It's real. So, with that being said, man, I miss home girl. Talk about with that being said, shout out to Rain.
Yeah.
We gonna get up out of here. Too hard to swallow. You know what I'm talking about. Motor Magnificent in this thing. My main man. AG.
I let
Yeah, too hard to swallow.
twerk to the wee wee.